Coming up, we're starting a 1,500-kilometer journey through Sichuan and Yunnan provinces in southern China, starting right here in Chengdu, all in search of the best street food. And in this episode, we ate 5 delicious, spicy, and local Sichuan street foods. And if you watch until the end, you can join us in the back of a Sichuan kitchen. Let's eat. All right, check it out, guys. It's Trevor James. Ting and I are embarking on a month-long, 6-week journey through Sichuan and Yunnan to search for the best food. We're going all the way to random little towns in Sichuan, making our way through Yunnan in southern China near the border of Laos, and we're gonna start out our tour today. We're still in Chengdu, and we're gonna get our go-to Dan noodle. First up, before we jump on the train, we're going to our home base hole-in-the-wall noodle joint and gonna have a nice bowl of Dan noodles. You can taste these noodles all throughout Sichuan, with varieties and flavor in every bowl you taste. But the chili oil and the ground pork are always there and will bring you right to heaven. Okay. 好，谢谢。我这边吃包子，吃面。好，吃包子嘛。用普通话说得好。啊，谢谢谢谢。这个是什么东西？酱油、辣椒油。哦。 醋、酸、盐、鸡精、葱。That is what it's all about right there. 哦，勺子，太香了。 Oh wow, look at this, guys. Look at the chili oil on the bottom there. Oh wow, look at that thick layer of chili oil there. Wow, and that is the real joy. 谢谢你. The real joy here is just mixing the chili oil throughout the noodles. Oh, Dan noodle for life. Here we go. Wow, that chili oil fragrance with the green peas. That ground pork. This is what life's about, and we're just about to start our month-long Sichuan journey. All right, guys, so we just got to the Chengdu railway station. We are going to Neijiang. We're stopping at all the little towns along the way. We're going to a bunch of random Sichuan towns to eat a bunch of delicious street food. Let's go get our tickets. We bought our tickets and took the high-speed 45-minute train to Neijiang in search of street food, traveling over 250 kilometers an hour. And when we arrived, we found ourselves in a market packed full of local Sichuan ingredients, like dried Sichuan chilies, all different types of Sichuan peppercorns, fermented bean pastes, dried chili pastes, and one super special thing we noticed right away, the guamian hanging noodles. So we just got into Neijiang. We're in a little market, and right up here, guamian. 挂面，这个挂面，哇，你好，这个是传统中国的做法，那个挂面，
对，啊，以前没有机器的时候也是这样做，哦，用手工的，
很辛苦嘛，
辛苦得很呢，
辛苦得很，
哎，他们那个馆子里面都是卖这种面去做，
哦，这种面，
哎，哦，水面，我们这叫水面，
水面，这个重一点 ，this is heavy， 重一点，
不是这个意思，要水面好吃一点。
这个好吃一点嘛？挂面，
这个挂面可以放啊，
可以放，
这个不能放啊。
哦，明白了。
挂面可以放一两个月都可以的。
哦，明白了。这个不可以放。
这个不可以放。
几天？
就是一天
两天啊。
最多1-2天。还没有干呢，这个。
还没有干了嘛？
哎。
哦，这个很漂亮。
很漂亮。
你每天做很多面吗？
哎，这个就做一点点。
几点起床
？4点钟。
10点钟嘛，早上。
早上4点钟。
哦哇，很早。
要找钱了。啊。要吃饭没办法。
要赚钱。
对。
啊。
中国都是这样做。
中国是这样。
好的。
谢谢，好，拜拜，谢谢。After finding those traditional noodles on the street, you get hungry for noodles. So we asked a couple locals where we could get some delicious Neijiang specialty beef noodle soup. I'm telling you, Sichuan people are some of the nicest in the world. 那边嘛。好，谢谢你。你看那有招牌哈。谢谢。 好，拜拜。Before finding the noodles, just a couple blocks down the street, we found a classic baked Sichuan street food, the GUOKUI stuffed pork or beef pocket. If you're exploring Sichuan and you see one of these on the street, eat one. It all begins with the dough. It's kneaded and then rolled into long, flat strips, and then topped with seasoned pork paste with chilies, salt, and of course, Sichuan peppercorn powder. Then it's rolled up nicely one by one before being fried and then baked. Even if you're not into deep fried foods, this is likely gonna hit the spot. There's a feeling to this that just makes you happy. This is really part of the fun. Getting the close-ups. 每天买很多这个吗？100、200。越冷越买的越多。很多的。因为冷起来的时候大家可能会怕一些。每天做这个，你还是喜欢吃这个，还是吃腻了吗？都要换的吃，都要换的吃。不吃腻，还是很好吃的。不上火啊。好吃啊。哦，不上火。啊，你喜欢吃这个吗？喜欢吃，又酥又脆。你喜欢猪肉还是红糖？个人喜欢，你喜欢软一点的，我喜欢脆的。脆的，我也喜欢脆的。四川特色的吗？四川特色，在外国没有这个。没有。没有这个。除了四川之外，都是四川人做的。哦。锅盔是四川特有的。外面有锅盔卖的都是四川人做的。外面很难找这个味道。这个是菜油吗？哎，对。Oh, this is the classic Sichuan street food GUOKUI. 太好了，谢谢你。They pack it tight with pork. You can get some places with beef. Oh, look at that. Wow. 这个很好吃的。It's like a super fluffy, soft inside, but the outside is crispy. Oh, and full of that flavorful pork. That is nice. You can taste the Sichuan peppercorn in there. Lightly seasoned. 谢谢老板. Next up, right on the corner, and before going into a neighborhood and finding a super unique sticky rice pre-dinner snack, we found the beef noodle soup that we were looking for. Here we go, guys. 牛肉面，太好了！藤椒牛肉面。啊，对对对。这个是你们的红油。啊，对。哦 ，Look at that 红油，这个是四川特色的红油。哎，对。在四川怎么做红油？就是这样，油在锅里面煎一下，那个让那个锅很烫的，对，然后放在辣椒上面，对吗？辣椒先放了之后放到另外一处，然后拿油来。哦，放热的油在辣椒上面。哎，跟它淋一下。哦，淋哦。对了。然后放香料吗？啊，就差不多。差不多，就是辣椒和油嘛。啊，还有芝麻呀。芝麻。是吧？八角。哦。一点点。对对。哦，有盐嘛？对，有一点。一点点盐。哎。然后可以放在你的面条，让它很好吃的。Wow. We found a really special beef noodle soup, filled with not only the super flavorful Sichuan chili oil and classic additions like soy sauce, ginger, garlic, MSG, chicken essence, Sichuan peppercorn, green onions, and fresh chilies, but also a splash of concentrated Sichuan peppercorn oil. 藤椒油. Oh, there it is. Nice. That's the secret there. That 藤椒油. That is Sichuan peppercorn oil that he just added in there. 藤椒油很麻，一点点麻。哦。 哦，那个牛肉，
可以了。
太香了。So we just got the 牛肉面. Take a look here, guys. These are not the guamian. They're the wet noodles that only last for a day or two. 哇，做这个牛肉，这个是红烧牛肉嘛？
对，
红烧牛肉是用什么佐料？香料？肉桂。肉桂、香叶、芭蕉、花椒、酸奶，都有一点点。哦，然后，所以那个很香的。啊 ，Yeah, the real secret here on top of the 牛肉面 is of course, the beef, which has the bajao, which is star anise, cinnamon, some leaves. I think there's some bay leaves, local herbs that they use to stew that beef with. And that gives it an extra fragrance. Mmm. Wow. 你看很好吃的。多吃一点。What I love about 牛肉面 here in China, it's almost like there's 1,000 different variations. You can just have so many different slight variations in the flavor. This one, you can taste that Sichuan peppercorn. It does pack a lot of flavor. You can see there is raw Sichuan peppercorns right on there. And those give your mouth a tingle. The noodles are soaked in that broth, which is very powerful. It is quite spicy, but not overpowering. Next up, we went for a walk through some back neighborhoods before our dinner feast and found a man selling these unique sticky rice balls covered in sugar that were absolutely to die for. 你好，这个是什么东西？
椰丝吧。
哦，椰丝包嘛。
椰丝吧。
一个多少钱
2块钱16个。
我买。哦，椰丝吧。
2块钱15。
这个是什么？
那是芝麻白糖。
芝麻白糖。哦。然后这个是什么东西？
这是糯米做的。
糯米。
哎。
糯米和白糖、芝麻。
哎，对。
一起混合的嘛。
混合好吃，甜的。
甜的嘛。
甜的。
Oh, look at that! It's just coming out. That's so cool. We're just walking through these neighborhoods. 这个很辛苦嘛？
哎，很辛苦的。
很辛苦，要手动做的嘛？
2个手动做。
哦，然后一起混合的。
这个是我内江的名小吃。
内江的特色嘛？哇！内江特色。
内江特色。
给你打广告，
哇！谢谢老板。
谢谢你。
哦，还是烫的。
哎，
还是烫热的。
好，它热是吧？肯定是热的噻。
那个
不热就不能喊热是吧嘛？
哦，热的好一点嘛。
好，你尝一下。
哦，谢谢。
是吧？
哦 ，there it is。自己做的糯米。
哎，对。
做这个很辛苦嘛？很辛苦。
那个棒棒多。
棒棒
多。用那个棒棒。
哦，手工。
哎，对。
手工。很累嘛？
哎，很累。
哦。
讲中文讲的可以啊。
啊，谢谢。一般般。我尝一下。
看看好不好吃？
好吃，好不好吃？
特别好吃的。
好，谢谢。
哦，那个芝麻的味道很香，有一点点甜，但是不太甜，刚好。
就没人了嘛，甜了就不迷人了嘛，不好吃了。
刚好的。
对。
刚好的。Oh yeah. Look at that, guys. That sticky rice ball is so soft. It like melts in your mouth. Except the white sugar and the sesame on there is actually quite granular, so it gives it texture. 还有别的香料吗？芝麻、白糖，还有什么东西吗？
就是
豆子、黄豆粉。哇！
炒了来煮。
哦，炒。
来搅融。
好吃啊！
好吃的。哇！谢谢老板，太好吃了。你每天去很多地方买这个吗？
到处走。
到处走。到处走。然后你放这个，这个很大声。
不大声嘛。
人们可以听你的小吃的。哇！
没写牌子嘛，别人不知道我卖的什么。就是你刚才你问我，你不知道卖的什么东西嘛，是不是？所以要用喇叭叫喊一下。
明白了。你每天走路多久？
走很久啊，都几个小时。
几个小时嘛？
啊，才能卖完呢。
啊，辛苦。
哎，辛苦。
谢谢老板，太好吃了，太好吃了。That is really nice. 谢谢老板。Yeah, here's the speaker. Yeah. He turns the speaker on so people can hear what he's advertising. For our final meal of the night, we went for a walk and went into a classic Sichuan restaurant to order some spicy stir-fried dishes known as Thai. In China, there's thousands of different Thai dishes, and in Sichuan, they're the best. I asked if I could film some cooking, and the chef invited us in with a big smile. I'm just feeling so lucky right now. We just asked Zhang Dachu if we could come into the back kitchen, and he smiled. He put on a big smile and said, "Go for it." And right now,皮鲜豆瓣。这个是泡辣椒。Now for a close-up. We ordered 3 dishes, my favorite being the douhua neuro beef and tofu made with the classic broad bean paste and pickled chilies combo. It's used throughout Sichuan cooking to give the dishes a slightly sour, salty, and spicy flavor that is extremely addictive. This is really so cool to come into one of these Sichuan kitchens and watch it being made. The other classic dish we ordered was a laziji, aka million chili chicken. It was made right here by marinating chicken cubes in liaojiu rice wine, dark soy sauce, and salt. It's fried quickly and then put into a wok full of thousands of chilies and Sichuan peppercorns.就是这个有什么酱？
这个是我们特制的白肉酱。
哦，白肉酱。哦，很好看的。
对，这个是特色就是八宝，肉就是肥而不腻。
哦。
对。
有一点肥，有一点。
半肥半瘦嘛。
哦，一半一半。
对，一半一半。
然后你们的酱是什么酱？
这个都是蒜泥的。
蒜。
这个是没有辣椒。这个是有麻辣的
哦。
好，如果吃白肉呢，有一个这也叫果椒肉，这肉。
哦。
好，这研究果。
哦，这样子的嘛。
对。
哦，这个这个很好玩。好，我试一下。谢谢老板。还有我们有辣子鸡。对。一个四川的特色。
对，这个几个菜都是我们四川的特色菜。
啊。
对，这个是传统的。
传统的。
对。
还有豆花牛肉。
对。
太好了。
好，你们现在慢慢吃啊。
谢谢你。
不用。
好，谢谢。Wow, that was really nice of Chef Zhang there. We honestly just walked up and said hi and asked if we could film in the kitchen, and he put on a big smile and said for sure. And we're gonna go right in for the lajiao dip, the chili dip. Oh yeah. That is really nice. Half fatty, half lean. And this sauce here, this chili dip, is actually quite sour. And you can definitely taste some onions and cilantro. It does have a pungent spice to it. Oh, this is so nice exploring Sichuan. We have lots of ji. This one, some people call it find the chicken because it's full. Just look how many red chilies are there. Full of dry red chilies. Tons of little chicken bits, chicken slices, chicken cubes, green onions. Oh, and that is gonna be spicy and so flavorful. Oh, that one's quite smoky. The chicken is crispy. You can definitely taste a bit of the chilies infused in there. Oh yeah, it's really nice. These are just some of the hundreds of different Sichuan Thai dishes you can eat all throughout Sichuan. And this is just the beginning of our Sichuan food series. So stay tuned, because we have a ton of new videos coming for you in this Sichuan food series. This really is amazing. We've just started our journey through Sichuan. If you guys want to see anything particular, like going into back kitchens, if you like that, if you like seeing the chefs at work, we can do that for you. We're gonna be exploring as deep as we can, tasting as many Sichuan flavors as we can, and I would love your opinion in the comments below. Please click that subscribe button and the little bell button down below. This is just day one. We're gonna have a ton of big street food tours coming up, so stay tuned, guys. Thanks.